Hello? One moment. As it says. Alright, yeah, I'm like 10 minutes late. Sorry about that. So. Oh, that's not the one I put it on. Okay. Yeah, I'm a little bit late today just because honestly, I got lost in the sauce watching stuff when I was having lunch, to be real with you. So, that's my real reason. Okay. Also, my overlay looks kind of stupid because of the blue. I gotta mess around with that. But, hello? It looks weird. But it's because I'm gonna play both servers and then I have to adjust everything again when I switch servers. So we will deal with it. Which, it looked kind of stupid, I'm aware. How's it going? We're gonna probably just play both servers a little bit today because there is, in contrast to how tedious the other stuff I was doing was, like the last few weeks, this is a mission event, so it's still pretty tedious, but the stuff costs enough AP that it's gonna clear my bar probably pretty quickly. I am just, because you'll probably see me looking at my other monitor, I'm shamelessly just following a walkthrough. Especially for mission events, it's a huge pain to. So I'm on this step that says to do this 5 times, and I did it once earlier when I cleared my AP. We're just gonna do it again, because that's life, man. Apparently, which I noticed when this is the primary one, so we maybe want to just use. I would prefer to use people that actually have Okita altar up with preferably the gold sea because I don't have it. Yeah, that works unless someone here has it. Oh, yep, someone here has it better. But this is tedious because it's missions and it's also the ones where you have to like make extra enemies spawn, which makes it take even longer. Oh, like the lines? That's fair. They have ones that are like the graph paper. It just looks weird because like the rest of I could just make the name smaller. That might look less goofy. Hold on, let's do that. There we go. Still looks a little weird though. It's because I had it set up with my tablet, which is different screen dimensions. But I'm probably gonna switch between them. And I don't really want to have to make separate. Because right now I just have separate OBS themes. This feels loud to me. I don't know if it's too loud for you guys, but I feel like I'm yelling. I have separate OBS scenes basically for like console games or like just screen capturing, which is what I'm doing when I do this or when I play a computer game, and then like when I actually use my capture card. So I only have those 2 scenes. Actually, I made another one for, wait, did I not? Oh, ghosts. Yeah, that makes sense. I was like, where did my MP bar go? I wasn't even paying attention while I was talking. I made a scene for like, if I want to screen capture now that I have 2 monitors. I haven't used that too much. And then I also have like, the one for when I did karaoke, which we'll do again. Probably. I'm pseudo committed to doing it again sometime next month. But for games, I don't want to have to make a separate scene in OBS for like every single game I play. So I try and just adjust the window size ahead of time. But if I'm gonna play 2 different games in one stream, it's like, I'm gonna kill the ghost so it doesn't drain my MP. It's been good. I felt the first week like the lumbar support pillow was actually just making my back hurt more, but now it feels better after not being in it a few days because we visited my parents over the weekend. Amma got his now too because mine came first, and it's the same. Let me see which of these is going to be stronger. That one. Yeah, the one that is not mine. Oh, there's still another enemy. Yeah, see, these where you have to multiply the enemies is pain. But yeah, it's good. I was iffy on the little pillow, but it feels better now. I don't know if it's literally just because I wasn't sitting in it for a few days. And then Alma has the one that's like white. It's not really white. It's like the cookies and cream color. And his came right before we left actually for the weekend, and he assembled it on Sunday. So now we're both gamers. Yeah, what else? Oh yeah, I was saying on Twitter that I was thinking of doing, for like every sub, I will throw a ticket into the gacha, but like, Izo isn't up on any of the days that I'm streaming, so I can't, sorry. Sorry. Because I'm still saving. I just want more copies of him, so I'm willing to like deplete my savings a bit. But like, I can't do it on stream because he's not actually available any of the days I'm planning to stream. Unless I do extra. But I kind of doubt it, because right now, school's ending. So I'm like, honestly, I should just, like, not stream, because I should make sure my schoolwork is done. But I'm gonna do Tuesday and Thursday, you know, more or less no matter what. But probably no extra streams until the end of the month. Which sucks, because I was like, I could wear my Okita cosplay while I play this event. That would be fun. But I don't really feel like I could do that. Like, the logistics of putting something on in the middle of the week, I'm like, bruh. But I should not probably take time to do it over the weekend. Oh, sorry, I have to... Like, what I do when I follow these walkthroughs is I just open a sticky note on, like, Windows to keep track of how many runs I have. So this says do it 5 times. So that was 2. I'm gonna take this one. Which means, yeah, we're literally gonna run out of AP before we even finish this single step. Which I don't know if I should apple on this or just switch to JP immediately. What I should do is I should read the information on the walkthrough about whether or not this event requires apples to complete or not, actually. I'll do that while one of my MPs is going on. Especially for mission events. I mean, I said before that I'm pretty shameless with just using walkthroughs in general. But especially with mission events, it's really helpful. Let's see here. Let me see what this says. Doesn't... Oh, here. Just barely be done without apples. Full shop clear. Apples are needed. I don't really need anything from the shop. Like, literally, if I use apples, it would just be so that, like, there's more stuff for me to do. And I'm not like, I have to stop streaming now because I ran out of things to do. Sorry. Because that would be feels bad, man. Just stop using my batteries on these stages that have the ghosts that just suck your MP up. I could also switch games. I think I only did that once. When I ran out of stuff to do, I was like, I'm gonna play Animal Crossing. I don't know how much people are into that. If I just switch games. Like, completely. Not just from FGO to also FGO. I've not played Animal Crossing in a while. I actually got the official amiibo cards for the Sanrio too. But, like, I haven't... Actually, last time I played, someone was gonna move out, so I'm like, I'm gonna boot it up and find out who the hell I got to replace them. Even though it's been, like, a month, probably. I almost thought about streaming, like, villager hunting after that, because I know that's pretty popular content. It's not something I normally do. I thought about doing it just for streaming, but... I want to say that was like another weekend where I visited my parents. I briefly considered it. I don't... This is just so tedious. Because I was like, I could use... Because a lot of people have, you know, the CEs on... They're sportcasters, something I could just like loop this stuff, but like it's kind of pointless when there's extra enemies. It still takes forever. It's not so that's life. That's why I use a walkthrough. Cause man, though since this is a rerun, I don't have to do any of the reading, and you really don't even need the CE from the shop. Because in this case, the MLB one has 100% bonus enemies, which is strange because usually it goes from 25 to 50. But in this case, it just goes to 100 immediately. So you don't need, because you can't have more than, at least usually, I think for some events, I think when it's points you can go over 100%. Like bonus, but when it's like enemy spawns you can't, so there's literally no point in getting the other copies from the store if you did this event already last year. So that's kind of nice because I can just buy the mats. There's not much. There's ice, which I still need. And super way later than that event, I still need it, but otherwise it's like meh. And there's no gold foes, so I'm assuming they're in the missions. Okay, that was run 3 for this. And yeah, I don't even know if I beat to do one more. So, I'm gonna do it, and then we're gonna decide if I should just switch. I'm kind of surprised I don't have the gold one, the gold C, because I definitely like went reasonably in last time to get ESO. If I wasn't saving, I'm just gonna keep using my batteries. Don't take my MP ghosts. This one. I mean, it's nice to have something this chill after how tedious the stuff before this was, but I'm also just like, how am I going to fill my goal of at least an hour and a half stream when it took me like 15 minutes to empty my AP. I have hundreds of apples, but it's like, is it really worth it, man? And then JP has hunting quests, which a lot of people do use apples on those. Sometimes I do just because I need the embers. But I don't know if I really have. I actually, it was the same one yesterday and today, but I didn't play yesterday because I was trying to get my schoolwork done. So I haven't actually even beat all of the difficulties once yet. So I'm not sure if I have a way to like easily like to return the one that's up right now, especially like the 90+ now that that's a thing. Like I was looking like in the main Discord, I do FGO related things, and to get an idea, a lot of people, because it's 1 enemy, 3 enemies, 1 enemy. Because that's the way it is now. And for the 3 enemy wave, a lot of people have been using Grailed Arash, and I'm like, that's like a super gameplay grail. And I don't think I have, like, I'm not against it, I just don't even think I have grails, and I definitely don't have like extra embers in that server. Oh wow, now everybody could NP if they wanted to, which really don't need it. I guess I'll just have both Okitas do it. Actually, I should check because it varies depending on who I'm using. I definitely just check, like, yeah, that other Okita has better attack. I think it's just the CE is Y, but I'll use mine first then. But yeah, JP's been hunting quests. People were thinking that last night, I guess, in our time zone, they were going to announce what the next thing is. They didn't say anything, so it's probably just gonna be more downtime. That sound felt so belated. So I don't know if they're gonna add more stuff, if maybe I will finally have no choice but to stream myself Oh, wrong one. That's okay. We just wasted 2 seconds. Min-max. I failed. But maybe you'll finally get to watch me play JP story and probably just like have a meltdown since it's actually difficult. I'm like, I don't want to make a fool of myself live on twitch.tv and be bad at video games. I know sometimes I clown on FGO and I'm like, it's not really a real game, but it is. Oh, I got a CE drop. I was just talking about how you don't need extra copies of the CE. I think only that one could drop too. Yeah. Alright, whatever. Alright. So yeah, I don't know if let me go see. We're gonna close and we're gonna go claim these missions. And the walkthrough I'm looking at says, what do we need to have cleared? I don't know if I should just, maybe I will. Like, what does it hurt? I have like 700 apples in both. I think both servers. Also, I love them. Just a thought. I'm never gonna be able to buy these. It feels like this is kind of a slog when it comes to maths. Yeah, but yeah, since there's no gold foes, I just kind of spend my stuff as is. As I get it. I still need these. Everything else I really don't need. I'm a simple man. I am simple. So I usually just buy whatever I have the least of, which I have way more of any of these than I would need. I don't have enough anyway, but I just buy whatever I have the least of. And then I'm saving for this, even though I don't need it, because look at this. But that's okay. We're gonna get it anyway. Alright. Let's just see what we got. Okita is very cute. I did get my Okita altar while trying to roll Izo. But it's okay, because I only got 1 copy and not 3 like I have in JP. I do like her, but that's not what I was trying to get. It would be worse if it was someone I dislike, which I think I've mentioned before, but if there's like somebody I really hate on Raid Up, I won't roll, even if there's someone else I want. Okay, let's see. Just trying to see which one it is I have to like make sure triggers. Oh, it must be this one. Yeah, it's 17. I guess I'll just use apples. What I'll do, let's see, something like 20 minutes, because usually I try and stream about, oh, I have like 600. It doesn't matter. Look. So to try and stream about an hour and a half, let me try and just do about half per server. So yeah, let's just fucking use an entire apple. Who gives a shit? I unfortunately do not actually have the time to like go through that ridiculous number of apples when there is like lotto. Otherwise I would. Otherwise like would not have gotten that high if I had that kind of time. But yeah, I'm gonna just keep using apples until it's been, let's do math, about 45 minutes. And then we can play JP for a bit and do the same. And maybe you guys can help me come up with some 3-turn setups for the 90+ node in JP with what I have. Because like I said, I think the main thing is I could probably do it. I just need to swap, which I really don't care. Super min-maxy people prefer not to use the swap clothes just because it does take up, you know, time-wise, it takes a bit. But oh, it doesn't really matter. I'm not that hardcore of a min-max guy. Maybe during Lotto. But I really just don't have, like I said, a lot of people have been using Arash, but you gotta grail him at least a little bit. And while I'm not against the idea of doing that, I don't have. This is a kind of poop hand. Too many blue cards. Where are my red cards? I don't actually know how many grails I have, and even if I have enough, I don't think I would have enough embers to like actually level him after doing that. Motherfucking ghosts. Fuck ghosts, man. Because otherwise, I'm trying to think. Because I saw, like, I could borrow. There's one with like Kama, where I could borrow Kama because I don't have cast Territoria, so I can't do any of that double cast Territoria stuff. But I have all of the other support casters. I just don't have the new hotness. So a lot of setups nowadays that you'll see are gonna use that, obviously. Let me see what the cooldown is here. This is kind of poop in that if I just MP these, neither of them can MP yet, so it doesn't really matter. So I guess I'll just manually smack them around. Alright. But yeah, because I haven't even done the 90 plus yet. But basically people are doing someone, well, it's 1-3-1, so you want a solid single target person. It doesn't really matter, you know, battery and stuff at this point, because you can, through like a starting NPC and the increasingly broken support casters, you can mitigate that, especially if you're okay using the swap. So I gotta figure that out. I don't know if I have anyone myself, but I would maybe borrow. Because mainly that's also when it does. I don't give that much of a shit about having multiple MP levels of the same servant. Usually I'd prefer to just get new servants. But when you're trying to, like, you know, go that hardcore and like min-max territory, then it does matter. So I saw people using some servants I know I have. I'm pretty sure I just have an MP1. And I'm like, whoops. Should have cared more about being hardcore at FGO. Take a sip. Yeah, also, oh wait, it's not on here. I added, let me mess with my overlay on the goddamn fly. Here, is it this? Yes. I added this just as a manual box because I got rid of the measuring, the little bar when I redid my overlay. But I technically owe a cosplay stream, which is why I was like, if I wasn't busy with schoolwork, I would stream this event as in my Okita cosplay this weekend. But I don't think that that's something I should do. Because while I don't think I have anything super big due this weekend, I have a bunch of projects that I probably should not just procrastinate on. But I almost have another 10 subs, which means I would owe another one. So we'll just be doing mad cosplay streams once I am on break from school, I guess. Okay. Let's see. Now, I keep feeling like my scroll wheel is going to do something on, like, the casted version of this on my computer, and it doesn't. It does. See, am I still missing something? This is when I'm like, can I count? Because I don't have this one unlocked. Alright. This is when I get mad because I'm like, I'm literally using a walkthrough and I'm like, I'm missing something. Alright, we should have. Yeah, I don't have 4 done. Why don't I have 4 done yet? I have followed. God damn it. Alright, everybody, this is when you're gonna watch me stare at this walkthrough and figure out what the fuck I did wrong, even though I'm pretty damn sure I followed it all the way. So what the hell? We got 1, obviously. Yes. We have 2 done. I don't get how this happens even when I'm actually falling, because there have been events where I just kind of YOLO it, and then when I get close to the end, I'm like, I should look at a walkthrough, and then I have to like work my way backwards. But I definitely, I'm pretty sure unless I can't count, I did stuff. 16. I think I'm still missing 17. Where the hell do I get those? Let's see. We did the story. We did that already. I think I'm still missing 17. Which I don't think it went up from me doing that. Did it? I guess I'll just do it again. I guess I can't count. Literally, I've given up. We're just gonna do it again. I use walkthroughs a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm just like messing up when it says, because for these it's a lot of like do the same thing like 5 or 6 times, and literally I think I'm messing up when I count, because I can't think of what another thing could be. Oh yeah, I usually, I'm trying to think. Because when I've been playing Fire Emblem, I did look up, not like an exact walkthrough for that, but I looked up stuff like, you know, like what classes are good for each character. And I did look up like who the lost items belong to, just because some of the hints are so vague. It's like, this belongs to someone that likes fighting. I'm like, isn't that like basically every single character? But I'm trying to think of other, I mean, I'm not much of a gamer. I haven't really honestly played or even beat that many games in my life, so I'm trying to think of other stuff. Like, I've played Persona games, and with that, I usually look up, for those I kind of usually would just look up like what parties are good against certain bosses, so I would make sure that I would, you know, go in with the correct party. And yeah, probably notice if you see me play Fire Emblem, like I try and level up everyone equally. Which at the moment, I don't know if it's gonna change in 3 houses, but at the moment, I've been able to bring everybody to every fight. But like with something like Persona, especially with 3, I was like super over leveled when I played that, because you don't have to choose between going dungeon crawling and doing like the daytime stuff. You can do basically both all the time in that game. I would just go until like all of my party members are about the same level, and then I would look at a walkthrough just to be like, okay, who do I need for like the specific boss, since everybody's about the same level. And I definitely think, because I do get into, man, this hand, it do be like that sometimes though. My Okita needs the most. But I definitely had my, like, I'm gonna full complete, like, all of the personas and shit phase. Because I get really into being like, I must have everything in this game. So, I had, like, lists on my computer of, like, what I was missing and shit. I mean, not really. I would just level everyone equally, and then when I was knowing that there was going to be a boss, I would just bring that party. I don't remember, because in Persona 4 you can't go as hard on that. And I haven't played Persona 5, so... What happened to my... Whatever. Did I make hiccup one thing? Possibly. But yeah, I just get obsessed with getting everything in a game. Obviously that does not work in a gacha game, and I'm not stupid, so no, not in gacha games, but in a lot of things. Oh yeah. I don't think I've really only played like Persona 3 and 4, honestly. And like I played Fire Emblem Awakening too. And that's it. I'm like, I am not a gamer. But yeah, I like collecting everything. So a lot of things that I've played, like Animal Crossing. I'm like, I want to have every single item. Which is hard because sometimes there's like regional stuff. I don't think that's as big of a problem with the newer one. But I know with, which I didn't really play New Horizons like long enough to hit that like kind of air quotes end game of Animal Crossing. Like, it paid off my house, but I had like never got like a 5-star island yet or anything. But once I ran out of other shit to do in New Leaf, I was like, I just want to have 100% of the items in the game. And there were a lot of items that were like region locked, basically. So you would have to find someone that had it and trade. And I feel like I got kind of close. And I'm weird, so I would have like spreadsheets with like a list of what items I was missing. They make apps for that too. But the problem with that is like you have to import everything in it, and it's a pain in the ass. Oh yeah, we got a weekly mission. Mash. Yeah, look how much fucking shit I have. But I'm saving! I'm just oh, this is gonna give me basically close to 2 more rolls in fragments. Oh, but yeah, I switched my party earlier because I noticed that this was one and I had somebody else in the back. I just switched it to Cha-Cha so I could get this. Yeah, that's right. I'm unnecessarily frugal, and I usually just do the friend point summons when they're free. So I haven't done that one yet. Gotta wait for the day to reset one more time. Okay, well, I don't know what I did wrong before. If I just miscounted again, but I got that. Now we can move on. But it's gonna go through all this stuff where it unlocks. Yeah, the only game I know where I was super overleveled was Persona 3, because it let you basically grind every single day instead of having to make the decision about what you're gonna do with your day, which they do in the more recent games. Which, I mean, I think makes more sense. But I took advantage of the fact that you could do it all. You could do like 3 things per day in Persona 3 and it wouldn't stop you. Then, because I do put things in easier modes, it's easier. Like I've been playing Fire Emblem and I did some grinding off stream. And at least my player character is already, like, needlessly overleveled. I just, like, got rid of all of my... I like reading these. I probably read these last year. But, yeah, I just got rid of all of my Valentine's Day CEs when they had double suck. The double rate ups for CE leveling. I am gonna just skip the story, by the way. You have a reminder that I dislike reading, like, aloud on stream, and on top of that, oh, it tells me I should do this first. It really doesn't matter, but I will obey you. Actually, still don't see that unless I have to zoom out. Oh, it's over here. It doesn't fucking matter, but okay, if you say so, walk through. I read these last year since it's a rerun, so I don't have the spaghetti. Let's see. Primary drop is the white frog. Froggy. I don't know, I'm tired. Well, I was up a little bit late yesterday, turning in homework at the last second, because everything is always due at 11:59 on said day, and so I'm like, it's 11:50. I'm on time. Okay, I took a sip. Yeah, I mean, you basically just want to keep using Okidalter for everything, and then I'm gonna Actually, we can basically keep this team the same, right? Do I know? Yeah, we can just change the C's. Let's change the C's. Clear the essences. And mostly just make teams on the fly for events like this. Then we want to have one of these guys, but see how it does 100%. So you really just need one. And I keep getting drops. Look how many fucking extra ones I have. I don't need them. And then this one. And the bronze one. Arts card. I think this one's better for her. Actually, that other one might be better. Art card, buster card, and this is... Yeah, let's do that. And then we just need to make sure we have that in the back. Whoops! So we just need one of these. And then we need this. I haven't combined these yet just because, if I get one more, I will. Because the team where you only want these, I would still be, like, losing one, I guess. I don't know. It's just more min-maxy shit. And then now that we get bonus bond for people, we want to make sure that we put... Oh, I can... Because it doesn't matter. Because usually I just go with whoever has higher bond. So, like, he has higher bond. I can put him back. I only had Cha-Cha there to get that one weekly quest. Okay. I definitely remember unintentionally... Reading is hard. Getting bopped. When I played this the first time. Because sometimes I definitely am like, I'm going to use all event servants. So, like, instead of using a competent caster here, I'd be like, uses Medea. Uses... Which is why. I don't like reading aloud on stream. Because, I don't know, I just feel awkward. Although I know a lot of people do cute voices. I don't know about my ability to do that. It's just, yeah. I did it the one time I streamed the Oku event. Oops, sorry to anyone that witnessed that. It was really awkward. I think I got more into it as I went along, but I was still just like... I'm uncomfortable the entire time. So if I play a heavy text game, it has to be fully voiced. Like, Fire Emblem is pretty much fully voiced. I do read, like, the tutorial texts. And that's fine. That's different. It's short, just a little bit. I absolutely own visual novels that I would play. But, like, I don't have to read them. It needs to be something else that's fully voiced. Sorry. Yeah, I know, that's pretty common. Like, I've definitely watched some other FGO streamers that stream the story chunks and do stuff like that, but I'm like, I don't know. I feel uncomfortable. What if I spaghetti? It's like if you ever watch the official FGO streams and they make Albert read text, he's really bad at it, and I feel bad. Oh, I don't think I'm that bad at it, but... Yeah, exactly. That's why, like, RPGs are hard if they're not fully voiced. There's 5 enemies, so instead of just using her... Well, let's see. Problem is, it's gonna take forever for the... battery to come off cooldown. And I could only do so many voices. Is the other thing. I mean, people have been like, you don't have to do voices. It's like, yeah, it's true, but like... You can use an MP, and now it's the wrong one. Why? It's still awkward. But if I just sit here and read in silence, it's like, there's no content. Because Alma was like, you should stream yourself playing the next Lost Belt when it comes out. Because I'm absolutely like, if you want to watch me go through it live on twitch.tv. But I'm like, well, that's just a lot of text. I guess there, even if I don't read it aloud, the entertainment quality is that, like, I'll probably cry at least once. But I still don't think it would be that entertaining. Just watch me stare at the screen and then start getting emotional. That's why I'm just gonna stream myself rolling the gacha. Yeah, because when there's nothing going on, I'm like, well, I haven't done Agartha or Shimosa in this English account, but I don't want to have to read them. So I'm just gonna do story in the Japanese server since I just hit skip anyway, because like I can't read Japanese, so it's fine. Da Vinci? Yeah. Hello, Andy. Da Vinci? It just reminds me of a conversation I had with Miko where she was like, I played FGO and kept doing that. And I'm like, yeah, I say that in my stream. I have no shame. Okay, so the point with Da Vinci is there actually is kind of lore. Because sometimes it's, you know, just like anime. There's no real reason. We just fucking felt like booba. We just... But with Da Vinci's, it's actually supposed to be like... It's like Da Vinci's ideal looks, and it's supposed to like actually look like the Mona Lisa. I don't know. It's a little bit less of like zero explanation, like they usually have in this game. Or they tried on that one, because a lot of the time it's just like because we said so, man. It's just. And then there's also Baby Da Vinci, which is not a playable unit yet in this server. Alright, lads. I did whatever this was. Very cool, very swag. Alright. My friend, the walkthrough, says that now we can do the story. Oh, a single answer boss. Yeah, see, a lot of shit like this I wasn't ready for when I did this the first time around. Oh, do I have to use the shitty story servant? Probably. Oh, no, I don't. Oh, fucking I won't then. Sometimes I'm in the zone. Definitely, like, probably the first time. But now that I've read this, and I'm not going to just skip over the text anyway. It's like, there is no reason for me to, like, intentionally use the shitty, like, story unit. We don't have to do that. This is one boss, so we want someone that, probably just regular Okita. Yeah. And... Where's the... Do I not have notifications? Because I'm like, why do I... Oh, wait, I know why. I fucking turned my speakers off. So y'all can hear the noise, but I can't. Damn, I missed the robot voice reading. It's too late. It's too late. I'm gonna have to look at my own VOD. I'm gonna have to. I was like, where's the noise? That worked. It made noise for you guys, right? It's because I turned off my speaker. I like to hear the robot voice read things aloud. I think it's funny. I think it's funny. So I'm not gonna have... See, okay, I was gonna do... For every sub, I'll throw one ticket, because there's a servant I want, but they, like, change it daily to different people, and he's not gonna fucking be up. Like, it was yesterday, and then it's, like, gonna change every other day, and on, I think, I looked for both of the Tuesdays when this event is running, and it's like, there's no EZO on either of them. I'm like, what the fuck? I was gonna actually do it for the people. For the people. Because right now, it's, let's, fuck it. Let's go see what it is. But I looked this morning. I'm so sad. I'm gonna have to fucking look at my own VOD just to hear the fucking voice go, roll the, however it decided to pronounce gotcha. However it decided. What do we got? It has to load first. What the hell? This isn't even my tablet. Are you okay? So this is what we got. And like, this is fine, but I want Izo. She's cute. Maybe I'll throw... Also, if you make me roll the gacha, I was gonna only throw tickets because, like, as you see, I have nearly 800 quartz, but I'm saving it. So, I won't. Unless you actually get, like, whatever stupid amount of points. I think it's, like, 100,000 channel points. That's the only way. I'll deplete my savings for you. But I guess I'll throw one ticket just for you, Andy. I just have to decide which of these I want to throw it at. Because what if I was like, haha, friend point, gotcha. I got him. Do I want this? Maybe I'll just throw it. You know, fuck it. This is for Asian Andy 94. But just one fucking ticket. Just one. Just one. Sorry, you just get the tiniest bit of positive endorphin. I mean, I think these are technically limited, but it still sucks. But it's limited time only, CE. But I was going to literally say I will throw a ticket at Ezo for every sub, but yeah, he's literally not up. I think, let me see. This is so stupid. So he's like a 3-star who's limited, which is dumb in the first place. And they alternate with regular ass 3 stars you can get any fucking time. Why? Why? So yeah, it was yesterday. And then he'll be back on the night of the 14th in 2 days. I might throw some at that one because I also kind of want Hijikata. He's hot. That's my Also, the Shinsengumi are cool. But mostly because he's hot. I didn't even think Hijikata was that hot until Amma cosplayed him, which is like the wildest bias, I guess. Also, his voice is hot. He's the same voice actor as Iori. Iori? Okay, Iori, you got me. Iori. Yeah, this one, this one lasts 2 days, but it has everybody, so it's like, why would I... Anyway, yeah, and then next Tuesday is 420, which I might actually not even stream FGO, because... Oh, wait, is he up on that one? Maybe I'll do it just so I can stream myself throwing some Iori from Idolmaster. No. But yeah, next Tuesday is 420, so I'm like, should I do something special? Also, oh yeah, Amma has a vacation all weekend, so all week next week. So I was planning on probably we'll just stream something together instead of FGO. I still want to do Fire Emblem on Thursday though, just because I want to like finish the fucking game someday. I say as I'm like, I don't even think a third through the route I'm on yet. But I did tell him, even if you have the day off, I'm gonna probably stream Fire Emblem still. Unless there's FGO Lotto, which I've discussed already. Oh, did my phone just freeze? My phone is like on fire. I'm like, I thought I could trust my phone. My tablet is ancient and crashes. Yeah, exactly. I do not. We don't want that. Exactly. See, I thought of alliteration names every time. I'm like, I'm gonna make a schedule graphic and all the names are going to be alliterative and it's going to be great, and I still haven't fucking done it. But yeah, 3 houses. Well, it was like full like playthrough Thursdays, which will be like a full playthrough of a day of a game. But since the first playthrough was 3 houses, it might as well just fucking be 3 houses Thursdays to start with. Amogus. I've never fucking played Amogus, and I'm gonna be real with you. I'm a fucking child, and I have anxiety. So I'm literally like, I'm too scared to play that game because it will give me anxiety. I'm not gonna lie. That is... Can I just use a Berserker and be lazy? I'm gonna probably regret it. Where is Kintoki? There he is. Fuck it. Fuck the police. I'm baby. I'm baby. I've never played Amogus before in my life. And it's because I'm baby. Wait, where's my aerial drive? Did I not bookmark it? I actually just finished leveling it to 100 while they had the double suck. So maybe that's why I didn't bookmark it, because it wasn't 100 yet. Where is it? Every time I'm just like, Batman voice. Are we good? Because OBS says reconnection. Yeah, see how it says... I think, like, the entire internet pooped itself. The entire... Is it working again or not? Let's see. Do I have to start again? Let me refresh. Okay. Someone let me know if it's working again, because from everything on my end, it looks like it is. But it says connecting to chat. Welcome to chat room. Okay, now tell me if it's working again. Oh wait, Andy subbed to me. See, I changed that, so I have to manually change it, because apparently the only way to, have it update if it's text is to, like, download some other additional crap, and I was like, I don't wanna. I have like a stream preview. So my guess is yes, but I want to make sure. This is also when I'm like, now I have to undergo the nightmare of, okay, sick. Of stitching the VODs together later, which sucks, because, like, it just takes forever to export it, basically. That is indeed why we have anxiety. I think that was just my entire internet, though, because the game was, like, couldn't find connection to server, and OBS crashed, and, like, my Twitch stream manager was, like, can't connect, so I'm gonna just blame my internet as a whole on that. Apologies, fellas. But yeah, I think I'm literally too much of a fucking baby to play Amogus. I'm not gonna lie to you. I joined, like, a Discord server my, like, IRL friends had. And I was like, this would be a great way to, like, you know, I miss my homies. Pandemic. But then I just never actually played with them, and I think I left it already when I... Well, I also don't think they've done it any time recently, but I, like, culled my list of Discord servers semi-recently. So that I could join more Discord servers. Oh wait, it does still tell me how long it's been, even though... Okay. Well, now we're like 10 minutes over how long I was going to play before I switched servers, so I guess I'll just switch after I finish this. Oh, also I updated my overlay. I don't know if it was going or not. Now, because I was like, wait, Andy subscribed, I owe you 2 different cosplay streams. So if anyone has ideas... Literally, I was like, oh, I could play Okita for this, I could cosplay Okita for this event, but I don't have free time at the moment, so never mind. Damn it. And I don't really have the will to put a cosplay on a fucking Tuesday. Actually, I guess I could do it next Tuesday when Alma's here, but, like, I still feel it makes more sense to do something special for 420. Special. Alright, we're gonna try and just bop this man as soon as possible. Wait, what? So I don't have to fucking... But I'm gonna have Kentucky fire first, just in case he gets murdered. Because you never know with berserkers. But yeah, no Amogus, but my things were gonna be... Oh, I got the glitch where there's no fucking sound in the NPs. Thanks. It's because we're visiting his parents next weekend. And we took the end of the week off, and then he was just like, fuck it, and took off the rest of it. But yeah. We gotta come up with something to do together for 420. I was actually gonna, like, on the list of things I need to message Agent Andy 94 while I was like, when are we doing our, FPS game of your choice, but preferably not Fortnite collab? When are we doing... I'm like, we could just do that on 420. But yeah, I'll probably do something special with Alma next weekend instead of FGO. I've never played Fortnite before in my life. I wish I had a brave chain for this man, but I'm scared that he will just get murderized. You know what? I'm gonna put the dodge on him. I'm gonna use hers instead. I mean, Fortnite is free. So I'm like, in a sense, it costs me nothing, but also... Do not. That's fine. You can just murder him. Don't murder any of my other fucking homies. I mean... I guess in a sense it costs me space on my computer. Space. And the time that it will take to download it. What are their overcharge effects? Increased damage taken. Oh, that sounds good. Deal defense greatly. Oh, decreased defense. You generally want to use those first. So let's just do this. He should die, right? Yeah, it just... I have to reset the game for it to stop having this glitch. But I was gonna stop after this, so it's not a big deal. It's just really awkward. It's just really... Because you're like, wow, silence. We love just fucking silence. But yeah, it was 3 houses Thursday. Originally I had Fate Friday, because that's easy. Then I had to change my work schedule. So I was just like, it's Type Moon Tuesday now, because it still counts. But then also that theoretically means they could play the other stuff. The stuff that is not Fate. But is still Type Moon, like fucking Melty Blood. Surprise! Or the Tsukihime remake whenever it comes out. Give me these. Defeat 10 servant. Wait, I was reading this. Like, was this translated something differently originally? Defeat 10 servants from the east. What does that mean? One. It's like when they have Chinese servants and it counts like waiver because technically he's like, what does it say on here? Does it still say that? Does it word it that way? Just out of sheer curiosity. It says Eastern. Okay, fair enough. I'm like, there are a lot of ways you could translate that and make it a little sus. But it's funny when it's Chinese servants and they can't waiver because even though Waver himself is British, he's like basically possessed by whatever the pseudo servant of Zhuge Liang. So it's like, yeah, that counts as a Chinese servant. I'm like, I guess. All right. I believe, yeah, I think I'm gonna switch, especially because my phone is on fire. This is when all these places have similar enough games. Yeah, because I gotta do this one next. So let me, for my own posterity, literally I use my sticky note on my computer to keep track of which walkthrough stuff I'm on. Okay, we're gonna switch servers. Which, I guess I should just run an ad, but I feel kind of bad since, like, OBS crashed. Now you have to wait for me again. I guess if you're a subscriber, I'll just put the BRB screen on and talk to you while I switch my server, but... Alright, lads, and or lasses, or, you know. I'm gonna play an ad while I swap to JP. And if you're a subscriber, I will talk to you while I swap it. My phone is very, very warm. It only died like 9%, but it's like on fire. I don't understand how that works. Okay, 1 second. I have to get my tablet. I'm not gonna be able to do this before the ad break ends. There's just no way. Especially because I think I actually turned off my tablet all the way because it was acting up. All of my devices be acting up today. To get my cord. Yeah, it's already been 40 seconds and I've done nothing. Enter your PIN. Oop. Yes. Hello? To anyone that actually had ads, I am nowhere near ready. But I can talk to you while you stare at my awesome one moment please screen. Oh, it did reset my timer on. See, I was confused by that because originally Twitch was telling me the total time I've been streaming. Instead of, because it's technically been split into 2 streams since OBS crashed. Which is annoying. But I'm pretty sure it was just my internet as a whole, so it's actually not really OBS's fault. Not this time, at least. I'm blowing my nose. My tablet is restarting. I should have turned it on, probably. I turned it off while I was charging it because it's been having like a ghost notification that won't go away. So I'm hoping that that will make that stop happening. Hopefully. I'm probably gonna hear it. Actually, I think I have Windows noises muted, but because I have my... That's why I turned off my speaker earlier and I missed the notification alert noise. Because I was like, the microphone will catch it. Because I usually don't wear my headset when I stream FGO since I just have the microphone pick up the game sounds. Okay. So, let's actually use studio mode so y'all don't see what the hell I'm doing while we boot up JP. But yeah, I was talking about alliteration. So Tuesday was supposed to be Type Moon Tuesday. Thursday is like permanently going to be like full playthrough or like playthrough Thursday, but since the first game I'm playing is 3 houses, it's like, well, it's just three houses Thursday. It's just and then Friday was gonna be like fighting Friday or something, because I mean I was doing Guilty Gear, but theoretically I could do another fighting game. Where is... Oh, that's not the right scene. Good lord. And then Monday, whenever I do it, which every week I'm like, is this going to be the week when I finally find the time to stream on Monday? It has yet to occur. But eventually I will. And I was just going to have it be like Mellow Monday. It's just going to be like one time only type chill things. Possibly Animal Crossing. I want to do Duolingo because I think it'd be funny. Stuff like that we don't have to do every week. This little box is like... Whatever. Okay. We did it. Now we're playing JP. It's really quiet, which is like the opposite problem I was having with Ian. Yeah, so starting next month, when I don't have school, I'm definitely going to... I don't know if I'll stream more days because I still have work. And my days, you know, my for sure days, Tuesday and Thursday right now, are the days I don't work at all. But I could stream earlier, but then I would start earlier, and then I already feel like I start kind of early for most people, since it's just the afternoon. Oh, my AP is full. I didn't consider that I would play the other server first when I did math. But yeah, I have to do 2 of these. So I am just gonna, like, really, if you want to see, like, clean 3 turning and efficiency, this is not the place for you. So you get to watch me very sadly... I should probably change to actual assassins, because that's the problem I've been having, even at high rarity and stuff. The alter egos really don't cut it, because they technically do 1.5 times damage. If you didn't know, fun fact, they do 1.5 times damage to all the classes that they're strong against, instead of 2 times, like a more typical weakness, I guess, since it's all of 3 different classes. It's normally 2, but with the special classes, I believe in general it's 1.5. So I probably should stop using them. I guess I'll keep Kiara because I'm lazy. Or I could... The problem is obviously that with assassins you have a lot of single target people, which is fine when I do the 90+ one, but since I have to do the 91 first, yeah, whatever. We'll try this out. I only need to do it once, so that's why I'm like, I don't mind being kind of cringe and just slowly thwacking away at enemies with face cards. It's only when I do stuff, like whenever I stream Lotto, I probably will try and optimize my teams first. But since I'm kind of semi going in blind here, I'm just like, well, let's see what happens, you know? Okay. Also, fun fact that maybe I've mentioned before, I don't know if I've done hunting quests before on stream. Hunting quests pull from your event support list if you have both set up, which you should, because they finally added that to English server. And that's one of the things where if someone tries to add me and they don't have that set up, I'd like immediately decline them. But yeah, they pull from... So you usually just want to set them both to be the same when there's something like hunting quests, because they do pull from that for some fucking reason. Hello. It's like, this man is so loud. Is that just... Yeah, I'm like, is it like disassociate? No, I can't read. I was like, is there something going on? No, it literally just says dissociated. Why do I think that there's like... Head empty. No thoughts. To be honest with you. But yeah, see, I can't do math. Let's be bad at math. Oh wait, might as well attack them with the least. Also, that's such a cute fucking emote. That's such a cute fucking... I don't know how many... I actually don't have any idea how many subscriber points you need for the next emotes. Lots. What? It's fine. I have two and they're very cute. But yeah, we are just slowly gonna... We're just gonna do this one. And then I'm good. It's Tuesday. I mean, I guess I'm pseudo stressed because like school stuff. Like in theory, I'm like, should I just stop streaming while I'm finishing up with school? Probably. Oh god, tablet, please. I literally turned you off for a full day. You can handle this. You can. But I think it's important to... I will do probably just my minimum 2 streams a week for the rest of the month. And no extra ones. Because I have shit to do. But I'm okay. Amma gets concerned about me. He's like, you seem despondent. And I'm just like, I'm going through it. But also it means I won't have school for like 4 months. Which is thrilling. And then I can do more shit. Like I said, I probably will still stream the same days. Just because I mean I'm still going to have work. But I'm excited to maybe stream longer or spend time working on stuff like... I mean, I think my overlay is actually okay for what it is. I did recently adjust everything a little bit. I think I might make the font for the chat a little smaller? I don't know. What are... IDK. But I was going to research for some other upcoming stuff. I was gonna set up like bit notifications in case anybody ever wants to buy me bits just for the novelty of making it make funny noise. I have ideas for that. That's the sort of thing where it's like really not needed. But I have ideas for it, so it's like might as well. Just in case. Give people the option. So I'll probably set up stuff like that. Because I need to work on selling a ton of shit. I think I mentioned it before at some point. I took pictures of all of my stuff I want to sell when I moved out of my parents' house. And then I didn't really go forward with it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think otherwise, I mean, I've slowly added some stuff to my stream. Like, I mean, notification noises I pretty much did right off the bat. I mean, people have bought me bits, I think, like twice. But it's like, you know... Why not? I mean, I added some commands to the bot. I think I added all the really important stuff I wanted to add. I might add one for my YouTube because I also want to do more music stuff, which I mentioned a couple times, and I definitely will have more time when I don't have school. Because my goal was to have like a new song cover thing this month, but I'm like, I'm not gonna have time. It's like halfway through the month. I did upload an old thing that was like it was on my SoundCloud. It was on my SoundCloud before. I did upload to my YouTube something, so I'm like, I'm gonna just count that for this month. I was intending to do that anyway, and I was still gonna do a new one, but I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna have time. I'm gonna see if I can get her to 200%. It's just something else. I was like, I should add a bot command for my YouTube now that I'm actually gonna use it more. It's in like the panels. I mainly just use it for VODs, but I'm trying to do more music stuff, which will go on there eventually. And more karaoke. My vision was that I would just do a karaoke stream 1 month and then the next month like release a song and just alternate. But while I have no school, I might just do both things. Oh, sick. This is actually gonna work. This is actually... I might do both things for those months and then go back to only one per month once school starts again. I also kind of want to try out, like, they have recording equipment you can use where I work. Make a music studio space. So I kind of want to see, because I got a nicer mic. It's great, actually. It's like way better than. I don't think it's as important to me for streaming, but for like music stuff, I wanted a nicer mic. So okay, now I have to try and figure out how the fuck I'm gonna do this, which is what I was talking about before. It is 131. A lot of people. I was probably just gonna borrow, comma, yes. Okay, I'll try this. I'm gonna have to come up with some shit for this. You'll see that my team name is Help. That dates back to when I was doing LB5. Actually, I never finished LB5 too. I never finished. It dates back to the first of the bosses I was stuck on. What do I have it sorted by? Bond level. That's usually how I fill out my backline, just with my highest bond people. I was stuck on a boss and I was like trying to copy a team from a guide. And I just named it Help, and then it just sat there until I actually had time to finish it. Oh man. So I'm gonna use my Scotty. I'm gonna put Scotty in the front. Then we want somebody here to deal with the wave of 3 enemies, which that's where I'm a little nervous. Because I don't think I have. Like I mentioned, a lot of people have been using Arash, but like Grailed, and I don't have the resources to do that. My highest damage dealing AoE person is straight up just Gray, I think. I could also try. Oh, I could try just using like Juno. I'll do that. Fuck it. See how that goes. Unfortunately, I can't give him good CE unless no, there's no way to do it because I'm gonna have to use swap. That I know for sure. I know that, you know, the more intense, actually, yeah, maybe we can't do that. Let me try this. The more intense min-max people, swap is not in vogue now that there are, you know, people that can either kill themselves or kill the rest of your party for you. But I don't have really the means to do that at the moment. So I'm going to just, and then in the back, I usually, yeah, like I said, I just pull whoever's close to Bond. I've been using people who are Bond 8 and like kind of saving these 9s for when I need them. It doesn't really matter who we put here. And then I usually just fill it with, well, some of these give money, which I gonna need. So like this one is good. I'm actually gonna probably lower the class of my, should probably actually give Waver and Scotty like 20-30s actually, just in case my shit gets fucked. Didn't I bookmark one last time? This is when you deal with like my head empty, no thoughts attempt at, yeah, let's just actually give them useful shit. Never mind. We're gonna actually but when I'm kind of just cheesing my way through something, I just like start throwing Bond Cs and like the clothes. I don't actually have those on this account. I know I have more. Stray 20-30 somewhere, yeah. Do that. And then we are just gonna basically not have a backline, I guess. What do we have that is cost 12? Sick. And then we gotta remember to change my clothes. Otherwise, this is not gonna work. Otherwise, if people have ideas or setups they know work for this, please help. Because I don't have Casteratoria or like a Grailed Arash, and those are the main things that I've been seeing other people use. I cannot do either of them. So we are on the fly going to just come up with something and see what happens. That's the thing with JP. I'm a shameless user of walkthroughs, but when things just come out, you just gotta YOLO it and see what happens. And I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not gonna like lose and have to do it again. It's just gonna take longer. And you know, the highest like min-maxy level of FGO is just doing everything in as few turns as possible, obviously. And especially when you want to use apples and do something over and over and over and over and over again, doing it, you know, really quickly is what you really want to do, because then you can just do it as much as possible. And I really I subscribe to that really seriously only during, I don't know if, does she need all 3 of her skills here? This is when I can't read Japanese also. Help. Well, this is 1 and that's 3 turns. Oh, fuck it, we're just gonna look the hell up. 1 moment, please. Yeah, Lotto is really the only time when I'm like, yes, I must absolutely attempt to 3-turn things as quickly as possible. So I can do it 1,000 times. Okay, Wiki. It's lagging. What do the other skills do? Obviously, I need the battery. I'm worried about my internet. I'm not gonna lie. Are you okay, internet? Okay. Overcharges. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, they're all good. We just want to use all of them. Because they all last for 3 turns. Which is great. Self. Okay. So, let's see if this works. That's really what the question is. Is this gonna work? We'll find out. Bottoms up and devil slaps. I messed that up entirely. So I know comma works. My main concern is gonna be these other waves. If this works, I'm gonna feel like I'm actually smart. Alright. Her defense down is kind of what's being wasted here, but I gotta swap because I need the wee bit of waivers battery. Yes, I know swapping is not in the meta anymore. It's really slow, especially on my slow tablet. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, see, I need that last bit for him. Alright, I feel like this should work, but you never fucking know. Because he's NP1. This is why, you know, people use servants like Arash. Not only does Arash kill himself, which is extremely useful, because then you can bring in another buffer, but any low rarity servant, everybody basically has an MP5 already. Yes, okay, thank God this man is borked. I came up with my own setup that works, everybody. I'm not stupid. I know it super doesn't matter, but like all the time when people are like, this thing is so easy and I can't figure out how to do it in FGO, I'm just like, am I stupid? Am I? And I truly worry. Even though it's not that serious, and usually it's just because I, you know, don't have some really specific thing. But, yeah. Shoutouts to all the horny fuckers that have high MP level commas. I don't want to say couldn't be me. I kind of want comma mostly just because I want to complete my Indian servants collection. I'm not saying I'm not a horny fucker. I'm just like, I don't have her yet. Oh, wait, did Amma message me? No, this is some other sort of thingy. Alright. Sick. But doesn't matter to me right now. Alright. Cool. So that works. So now we are just going to do as one does when you know, min-maxing shit in this game, and you're just gonna fucking keep doing that repeatedly. Yay! Alright, let's go. See how long my poor little tablet holds up. Just jam into the music. But yeah, this ends today, and then they didn't announce anything. So, probably I'm trying to think about what would be next. Thinking about it. Because they already, because some people were like interludes, but like they just had half off interludes. So it could be rank ups, since they are like separate things. But, I don't know. Could be a catch up on story, because they did say the next story is coming out in June, which is still like about a month and a half. And usually they do right before, you know, give a time when they make things half off, and they're like, you should catch up. Which I need to do. I definitely, if there's really nothing going on, you can witness me finally just streaming myself trying to finish Lost Vault 5 too, and probably going through it, because I know I'm on a hard boss. I don't want to like, it's hard because I'm like, with FGO, it's like spoilers are kind of a thing. I'm like, are there people that like really don't know about? I guess if you're watching me play JP, it's probably fair game, right? So I use all, yeah. The last one's just a survivability skill. But I'm stuck. Well, I'm not stuck actually. I didn't do it yet, but I know I'm on a really difficult boss. Because I played, last time I played was, yeah, months ago, because it was when they had those special blue cubes. The bonus items that let you basically use, like, restart stuff for free, but it was limited time only. So I was like, okay, I need to use these before they expire, and I stayed up way too late on one night just going through as much as I could, and then it got so late that I was just like, you know what, next time I die, I'm gonna just pop it, even if I don't really need it. And I really didn't. It's really the kicker. Like, I was close enough that I could have restarted that, and I could have just done it normally, but I was like, I don't want this thing to expire, and I just want to use it. It was like 3 or 4 a.m. or something stupid, so... So, I just did it. And... it was right before another boss, so like, when I looked it up, I was like, god damn it, you know, I should have... Damn it. It's fine. This is like 3-4 turns. What I should have done is probably used Brave Chain. But yeah, like I should have redone that fight and saved the blue cube. But whatever. I was like asleep at that point. So the boss that I'm on the fight with Zeus. So I have to. Don't I have a money seed? Oh, that's right. You know what I'm gonna do before I Apple is I'm gonna actually give myself a money seed, because I actually kind of need money. So fuck it. We're gonna take more time to load. But yeah, the next fight I have is the one with Zeus. So I kind of want to. Well, I want to make sure that I have my command seals, because with story stuff, I definitely had phases with some of the earlier Lost Belts where I was like, no, I'm gonna do this without command seals. And I would spend like literally a week like trying the same fucking fight over and over again. But holy shit, man. I'm super over it. I am no longer interested in suffering that badly. Just, you know, maybe I'll just give myself 2 money C's. Fuck it. But then that means I have to have, like, MASH. Yeah. I wish there was like a cheapy money CE. It just feels like I actually want money. Probably more than bod for once in my life. Fuck it. But yeah, if I run out of things to do, if it's like seriously dead time, maybe I will finally attempt to fight Zeus, and we'll see how that goes. I'm a little worried. I assume there can't be that much more after that, right? I don't actually know. But the other thing is, then there's the other chapter, the in-between one, which I would have to do now as well. Which I don't know how long that was. Because that was definitely a point where it was like, oh, well, this is going to be available permanently. So I was like, fuck it. Why not just take a break from this stupid game for a bit instead of trying to catch up? So I don't actually have the slightest clue how long that is. Or if it's going to be like EOR, where you don't have to do it. You know, like if 6 is going to come out and it's like, well, you don't have to do... I guess it would technically be like 4.5. Because it's supposed to be between 4 and 5, I think? I don't remember. But because it's not a main one, I don't know. I feel like there's a chance that they might make it so you don't have to do it to, you know, continue. Which we'll see what happens. I mean, I'm really... Usually I'm a little bit behind on story. Unless they make you catch up. Like, I'm caught up in EN. Other than, I mean, I haven't done all the EORs, but those aren't really required. They're required for a couple of, like, interludes and rank ups later on, I think. I don't know if EN has any of those yet. But, oh shit, did I forget to use Scotty's quick up on her? Yeah, I did. I mean, we'll still be fine battery-wise. I'm just glad I realized before I'm trying to think if there's a way I could save. Yeah, what I might just do is, I'm trying to think if there's a way I could save the defense down for later. But there isn't, because the last one, like last run, I didn't do it in one turn. So I'm like, the defense down would be better, probably, for that wave. But there's really not like a way I can save it. Oh well, it's like one extra turn. I'm still like, you know, I found a setup that works well enough with what I have. Since all the setups I was seeing people use have stuff where I'm like, I can't replicate this. I mean, I'm really excited about Lost Belt 4, but like as the stories get longer and longer, it's hard for me to actually stay caught up because it's just so much reading. And I don't like streaming myself doing that, so it's gonna make it even harder. Though, I'm also like, please give us the date for Lost Belt 4, because then I can tell you guys when I'm gonna do my gotcha stream. I mean, I can just do this. This doesn't do defense down or anything, though, does it? No, it'll just buy me, like, a wee bit of extra time. But yeah, my gotcha rolling stream. Whenever Argent Altar comes out. My guesstimate is... Well, it was, like, beginning of June. So what actually just happened recently with... The event that just started, actually, is they actually had a little bit more time in between than the way it was in Japan, which puts us, I think it's like 1 day off of being exactly 2 years off of Japan, instead of there being a little bit. So now it should more or less be the same, but it will probably end up, should just change this to level. Whatever. It will probably end up, I don't know if they'll, like, put the gap back or whatever, but anniversaries at different times. So, I don't know what's up with that. Also, there's the one CE that we were supposed to get in JP already. I mean, in English. And some people are really butthurt about it. Which is the better money one. And we should have gotten it like a while ago. And for whatever reason we just don't have it. I mean, it's not really that serious, but because, you know, people be wildin', there are people that are really pissed. Because it was like, oh, well, we'll get it for, you know, they'll just do it for the log. I can't remember what the occasion was, anyway, that it was in Japan. But they were like, we'll just get it for the, like, download milestone. But we just had that and they didn't add it, so the people were just more pissed. I'm just like, what? Oh, did I forget the quick up again? Jesus, she kills fine. It doesn't really matter. I'm just like, oh my bad, I keep forgetting. Make the number bigger, but she doesn't need it. But yeah, we're overdue on that. People are butthurt. So, I don't know when we'll get it. If they, like, save it for anniversary, that would be insane, because anniversary isn't until July. So, I don't know what the plan is. I'm trying to think the last time. They delayed the GudaGuda a little bit. I can't think if there was any reason. It might be just because they wanted to do the, they did, like, that Easter thing. That did not really exist in Japan, because, I mean, Japan doesn't really do Easter. So they had that special Easter login. I think it was just a login bonus, though, so they could have had that during an event. The only other thing I remember being delayed long enough, people were starting to get antsy, was the, like, murder mystery thing. And then people were like, oh, they delayed this so that it would match up with, like, the real life, like, moon cycle at the time or something like that. Which I don't know that they ever outright, like, confirmed that, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was something esoteric like that. Because apparently, I'm just gonna just do this. Why the hell not? It takes 2 seconds of my time. But that's what people were saying. I don't think they, like, confirmed, you know, or, like, denied that that was why. But it was an interesting idea. And it was at least an idea of why. Whereas this time they did have a little bit of extra time. My guess is that it was just the Easter thing, even though I don't really think there was anything other than the login bonus. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, GudaGuda happened almost exactly at the same time as it was in Japan for English, which is interesting. And makes it easier for me to calculate when the hell LB4 is gonna start, because I have, like, literally 800 quartz, and I'm trying to just drop it so that I don't have to worry about it anymore, man. Also, because I want it to be a big stream event, and I feel bad being like, I'm gonna do this really big stream, and then being like, but it's in 2 months. I'm sorry, I can't afford to be the kind of content creator that rolls the gacha all the time. But you will get to witness me dump a ridiculous amount of quartz at once. And then I don't know. I don't know what the next thing I'll want after that is. But, like, as soon as they announce Last Belt 4, I will probably schedule that and be like, it's time. Or it will be time, because it's the second banner also. So, I have to. Ah, sorry, man. I have to guesstimate. And it'll probably be on the weekend, because I was going to cosplay and stuff for it, so. Honestly, it just kind of makes more sense, I think, based on, like, availability of viewers to have your, like, bigger events be on the weekend. Yeah, after all, this fucko in the other server. Doesn't matter. I try to go for different characters in each server so that, you know, I don't freaking lose it. But when there's someone that's, like, really good gameplay-wise, and that I like a lot character-wise, it's hard to not be like, I just want them on both servers, okay? Look at this man. First of all, he's attractive. Paco's a good artist. So he's kind of busted. I don't actually really have like a solid AoE like I mean the only other like AoE berserker would that pseudo compare, well no, because there's also yeah, I would say like Raiko and like maybe Jang-Yu as well are both pretty solid. Yeah, and I mean there's like the kind of more budget AoE berserkers, which are fine obviously, but that's kind of a different wheelhouse at that point. Because I was like, I already have. Actually, I was like saying he's not gonna try and get you now just because he's like has souped up like Berserker Lancelot, and I'm like, that doesn't seem like they serve kind of different functions. But hey, I think he's just gonna try and get Junako. If I get super lucky, I'll try and get both of them, but I don't want to like jinx myself. Because no matter how much you save, you could still whiff. And that's what scares me. I've been there before, and when it happened, I was like, I'm never gonna do this to myself again. And here I am. Whoops. So maybe this time, things will go better. One never knows. It's rough out there when you save quartz for like a bajillion months and then whiff. I don't know when I started saving. I guess summer. So yeah, it's gonna be almost like a year, because the last time I really wanted something was Summer Jean. And if there's something I kind of want, I'll throw like tickets. Usually I'll just do tickets. I have like 40 tickets right now, which is a lot for me because I'm usually really impulsive with my tickets. And I save quartz. It would be helpful if you could like roll 10 tickets at once. Because I know people that like never roll and it's weird, and I'm kind of almost to the point of why do you even play this game? Not that rolling the gacha is the only reason to play. But like kind of. Because they'll be like, well, I can't beat this because I only have shitty servants. I'm like, well, fucking roll the gacha. Like, even if you don't get whatever the main thing is you want, because that's basically their argument, is like, well, if I'm not gonna get what I want anyway. I'm like, well, you'll still get something that's fucking better than what you have. Like, I don't get it. Don't get that logic. Like, you're playing a gacha game. You should probably roll the gacha at some point. I get not wanting to get your hopes up on, like, one unit, because you don't want to set yourself up to, like, be crushed, because I've been there. But it seems weird to just never roll, because you can't get better units. There are definitely some good ones, and like, I believe that is this anniversary, is it? When we'll get the low rarity units, the new ones? Some of them are really good. And you can do that, but it's like, why? There are people that intentionally do it as a flex. They're like, I only use low rarity servants and I can still do everything. Which it's good to prove that you can do that, so that way people don't feel like, you absolutely must have such and such character. Also, like I said, for some people it's just a flex. But you don't really, like, have to. Even if you don't get the one thing you want, or you try not to get yourself in the mindset where you want one specific thing, you'll get, like, better units if you roll. Probably. So IDK, there's just this one person in the Discord that I'm in that has, like, a bajillion tickets and a quartz, and is literally just like, yeah, I just never roll. Because I don't want to set myself up for failure. And then they're like, I don't have any good units, like, especially with the event that just happened in JP, and I'm like, maybe if you fucking rolled, you would. I just don't get it. Like, am I absolutely setting myself up for a real one if I, save whatever, however much quartz I end up with? It's probably gonna be closer to 1,000. And fail? Yes. Will I probably? The thing is, sometimes it can be really bad and you can get, nothing good. But the chance of that happening is pretty low. Like, even if you don't get the one unit you want, you'll probably still get something good once you were spending that much. That's why, because I was planning on doing, you know, like a drinking game thing as part of my gacha stream I want to do. Which I was trying to think of, you know, like a drinking game rule that would be... See, I'm broke. That would be good. So my thought was that I'll probably just do it anytime I roll a gold servant, I think. Because the thing is, when doing something like that, you don't want to make it, you know, like every time I roll or like something like that. Because that's going to be way too much. Like, I know that that's going to happen a lot of times. Now, I guess the advantage would be that, especially because I will do, you know, 10 rolls and we're going to wait and let it all play through, that there'll be time in between them, I guess, would be like perhaps the pro of that. But I know I'm going to do like a shitload of rolls. I mean, I have, you know, 800 quartz. So if we open calculator, because we are small brained, that's 26 10 rolls. I don't want to take 26 shots, probably, even if it's in the course of like a while. That doesn't sound good. So you don't want to do, you know, I will take a shot for like something like that when it's going to happen all the time. But you also want to pick something that will happen, you know. So it would be foolish of me to be like, I will take a shot when I get the servant I want or something. Because that might just not fucking happen at all. I think gold servant, because also, yeah, just gold. So fours will be good too, not just 5 stars. Because when you're rolling that much, I should get some other 4 and 5 stars. So I think that that's a reasonable, you know, rule as far as like a drinking game rule goes. So that's my plan. Will be... I have to make sure I get the vodka actually, like, when it happens. Well, I say shot, but I'm gonna be real with you, it'll probably be more like half shots. In a sense, for my health, but also because otherwise you're just gonna watch me be like... go through it. But that's the plan when I do my gacha rolling stream. Yes, it's in a month and a half. I feel bad because I don't have anything else to hype up. Well, I guess I'll do karaoke at some point next month. I was kind of thinking of doing it the weekend when ASIN would have been, but I'm sure ASIN will have online programming and like other people might have stuff planned. But it would be cool. I stumble over my words, to do something cosplay related that weekend, or maybe collaborate with other cosplay people. I don't know. I might maybe talk to some people. Because I'm sure ASIN has something planned, but I mean, honestly, online cons... I mean, I've gone to some programming for them. But, like last year, they had online ASIN. I'm trying to remember if the thing I really was interested in was the DJs, but to me... Well, I get the logic. They had them, you know, when there would normally be a rave. So it was like 2, 3 a.m. or something when the DJ I really wanted to listen to was playing. And I could not fucking stay up that late. Because I'm like, well, I'm not at an actual rave. Why the hell would I be up at 3 a.m. normally? And I think that was like the only fucking thing I actually tried to participate in with online ASIN. Doesn't make sense to have that be that late, because I'm not normally up at 3 a.m. At a con I am, but not in real life. Give this man all my friend points. So I haven't looked into what they're doing at all, but I'm sure they'll do something. So unless they do something that's really intriguing and I think would like take viewers away, I might do something that weekend. Well, yeah, and perhaps I will consider like talking to other people, maybe doing a collaborative thing. so that we can be sad that ASIN doesn't exist this year. And then Combo Breaker is always the week after ASIN, which I don't think I've even seen them say if they're doing anything at all for that weekend. So, but it would make more sense to do like something fighting game related for that. So maybe I'll finally like stream Guilty Gear again. It's been like a couple weeks. Once my semester ends. Hello, 1, 2. First of all, do you mean like the fucking unit in FGO? Like, why would I use a rider in this case? That makes no sense. I know I rolled a couple copies of Columbus when I was rolling the Only Boys banner, though, and I was like, alright. But that's okay. Also, for riders, usually now I use Odysseus, even though I make fun of his MP, because I think it looks stupid. Because to be honest with you. Well, servants like that were useful for the event right before this, where you gotta use a wide variety of servants. But yeah. And depending on how you have them skilled and stuff, you could also be useful during these with the appropriate class, which is not at the moment. So, right now, I don't really have good assassins, which is why I'm just using Archno. But yeah, I mean, it really depends on how you have them, like, done, though. I'm just glad I found something that generally 3 turns this okay. Just in case, I still use the stun. I think I only had one where I had to do 4th turn so far. And it doesn't really matter. And it doesn't matter. Kinda. And my backline has to be like on the semi-cheap side just because I actually want to use the money. See, because I need Goopy. I'm just borrowing the same exact comma. Once again, shout outs to all these thirsty mofos. Actually, it's a combination of thirsty people and people I know are like kind of tryhards and so intentionally got more MP levels, which, hey, I don't usually do that. Shout outs to the people that do, because I can just borrow your superior version of servants. Because I don't usually do that myself. Actually, I guess I could work here. Yeah. Might just do the quick train. Because, I mean, more quick stars. I'm trying to decide if I... Because it's 4:30, but I started a little bit late. So I'm like, should I... So it's been 2 hours from when I usually actually start. But, I did start like 10 minutes late. For not much of a good reason. Also, OBS crashed for a wee bit. I don't think that lost us too much time. Oh, I fucking keep forgetting to use the quick up. It really doesn't make a difference because she still kills. And she still gets enough back. Oh, I've been using this, but I don't think I need it. But just in case. I don't want to test it. Oh, Alma's here. He never even told me he was coming, which is also why I was just like... IDK! Hi, Alma. Aw. So I guess I will just finish. I think I have 30 left. I'll finish wiping this bar of AP. Maybe use a smaller apple to do another one. I don't remember how much AP I had left. No, I was like just looking at it. Yay. Because I mean, basically I tried to do roughly 2 hours of streaming, but I started kind of late today. For no really good reason. Not super late, but yeah, I was trying to make sure I got some housework done. And I got pseudo sidetracked because when I was eating lunch, I was just like watching some YouTube videos, and I basically spent a little bit more time doing that than I should have. Like, I was like, instead of just like watching short videos and then stopping as soon as I finished, I was like, no, I want to finish watching this YouTube video. That's really the only reason I'm late, to be honest. So, my bad. Let's see. Let me see. Every time I... Yeah, I'll probably just... Okay. Let's see where we're at with AP since my brain is small and I instantly forgot. Yeah, so I'll just use one bronze apple. Oh my god, really? Hold on. I'm full of embers. Okay, y'all get to watch me fucking level servant, I guess. I'm gonna use one bronze apple and do one more run. Actually, I can just burn. We'll just do that. The low rarity servants that I've gotten from Friend Point Gotcha. Okay, will it let me now? Did I really have exactly 500? You can go over, right? I think you can. Alright, we're gonna just use one crapple. Borrow the same comma. And yeah. One more run. So, let's see. It's Tuesday. Every Tuesday. FGO. 2:30. Except maybe not next Tuesday, because I might do something special with Alma next Tuesday. Also, next Tuesday is 420, and I think I am funny. So maybe I'll do something. I don't know. Tuesdays is generally FGO, though there's a likelihood I'll do something different next week. Update to come. But otherwise, generally. Thursdays is Fire Emblem. Three Houses Thursday. And that I intend to do weekly unless there is FGO Lotto. Because the disclaimer of if there's a Lotto event going, that's it. I will do nothing else. All of my streams will become Lotto. But I think, well, I'm like, I don't know when Case Files Rerun is happening. It looks like there's gonna be nothing after this. So it's not time yet. I'm holding on to that disclaimer for a little bit longer. And Thursday's Fire Emblem will be my next stream. I don't think I will do any other. Sometimes I do weekend streams. You know, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. I've done all of them, but because my semester is ending at school, I do not plan on being able to do. I probably won't have the time. So probably next, yeah, streams will just be Tuesday and Thursday only for the rest of this month. And there's nothing, yeah, I'm trying to think as far as like major announcements. Also, I do generally plug our Guilty Gear tournament, but we are also taking next week off because we're going out of town, so it's just that time of year, I guess. It's just... Look at this man go and understand why I've saved 800 quartz for him. Big roll stream for this motherfucker coming whenever the fuck he comes out in EN. So I don't know, like a month and a half from now. As soon as I know, I will. Well, as soon as they announce LB4, I will basically schedule it because I mean we can guesstimate, even if it's the second banner. You know when it's gonna happen. But it basically should be end of May, beginning of June. Sometime next month, I will do a curious. Probably the week of Ace, then when it would have been Ace then. Rest in peace, anime conventions. We miss you. Also, I need to do 2 streams in cosplay now, so if you have thoughts on what those should be, but you have to have known things I've already cosplayed. If you guess a fake character, probably. Who's a girl? Because I haven't done crossplay in like a really long time. Other than like, I guess like a Stolfo, but that doesn't really count, honestly. But I do have a Stolfo cosplay. Okay. We did it. Thank you for hanging out during this. Much deader than it was last week when everything was extremely tedious and I was suffering. In contrast, this week is chill in FGO. We'll see people next week. Well, on Thursday if you like to watch Fire Emblem. And maybe next week, but we might take a week off FGO. We'll see. I'm gonna just read tasks. I was trying to see if there was anybody who was streaming JP, but it looks like it's only people playing EN. So that's what you get today. No one is doing this tediousness. Okay, bye.